Who you picking? Set. Set. You going with Toronto Raptors?
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Pass to Jordan. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
You know, the three shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
On the wing, Davis. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here we go, all alone. From deep three-point range. And it's Longley missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jordan's got 5 points.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
Davis. Longley with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
No, I'll go back. Okay.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Davis.
And Bogues is a crafty passer.
I know.
Excellent court awareness and has a real knack for finding the open man.
Here's Pippen. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Away
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Carter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Bulls.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't
Just
miss
hold
right
on
now.
to it for a while.
Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Chicago foul.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, McGrady inside is
At the line for
confident,
the
using his
away team.
outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Two-point basket.
Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Who wants a free T-shirt?
Now a timeout called by Toronto. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Brown. Here's Willis.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Now here's Jordan.
First.
14 points for him. Pass to Kukoc. Now here's Jordan. He's covered by Curry. There's the three. And Jordan is good for three. Jordan's got 17.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Growing up playing hoops in Oakland, Davis is used to taking contact and finishing even if there is no foul call.
Here's Kukoc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Jordan. And there it is for him. Jordan's got 19 points.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets, practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Here's Kerr. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Basket counts.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Second team foul.
Here's Davis. Buries it down low.
Davis.
Give him 8 points now.
Really good work inside from Davis, proving how effective he can be down there.
The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Willis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
How about the grit Willis plays with? I mean, he's a strong physical guy, able to take some contact and still power through it and get the shot in.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for the away team. Charles Oakley.
The 3 is up. Shot's good by Kukoc.
Kukoc, a reliable shooter off the catch. He's got a nice, sweet lefty stroke.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
35.
Bulls out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Alright, I won't kick you. Too bad.
Here we go, Chicago.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Pass to Rodman.
There you go.
Shoots. Again, the Bulls score.
You're catching up.
And Toronto has possession. It's an 18-point game. Here's Oakley. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like
God
that.
damn, back for it, right off the
Ball. Substitution for your Bulls. Luke Longley. Michael Jordan.
Lets it fly. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Longley. Here's Harper. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Ball goes to the away team.
And the Raptors call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And one more time for your
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Chicago foul.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls on D.
Substitution.
They lead by 14.
Game I would do it.
Davis.
Jordan inside. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Harper. Corner shot. Back to Jordan. And he's drawn a foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside.
Knock
He's
him
really
down.
good at angling his body to pick up the foul
At the
call.
line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan.
It goes good. Jordan. And the Bulls making a change here.
He didn't fake ball. He slapped him down.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets
You passed me
stronger,
the ball.
it seems, as the game goes on.
Rodman's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves.
know,
They
you
just let him
did
get
good.
right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Away team foul.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Rodman
Damn,
ever
that's
ready to
team
put his
foul.
body on the line. He doesn't care about the contact as long as he draws
For
the
your
foul.
Bulls, Dennis Rodman. Shooting 3.
Yeah, but he was made.
Second free throw, no good.
The hard-working junkyard dog throwback game of Rodman
no clue.
is part of what makes him so lovable and valuable. He's considered one of the greatest defenders ever, and he's also in that category as a rebounder, too.
He might have been ugly.
And so
but
here
he
is
was
Toronto.
from the left.
Will it go? McGrady, good.
Charles.
He has 7.
Concentration on display. This is why McGrady's the top player in my mind. I mean, he makes tough, contested shots inside.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Kukoc. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Really crafted play that time by Jordan.
You got
Good
monkey
decision. The
bugs
defense
down
was
there.
in on him, so he gave it away. You have to love the unselfishness on display there.
Maybe those
Excellent
laughing at
passing.
Fuzzy Buzz.
And a two-handed jam.
Number 14, Muggsy.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays.
Oh, what
it
the
gets
hell?
them going.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Rodman. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Christie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Really good move by Christie inside, finding a way to beat that tight defense.
To the left side wing. Here's Kukoc. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position. Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
Substitution on the court.
The Raptors making a switch here. 1:09 left in the second. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the Raptors miss again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And that one's good. Bogues.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
.52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kerr. Bulls keep it alive. Five to shoot. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Kerr, one of the best three-point marksmen in the NBA. His form, release, efficiency, perfect.
Chicago foul.
Here's Christie. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, Christie is a prototype 3-and-D guy. I mean, plays his heart out at the defensive end and can knock down the 3, too.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Kerr. Again, the Bulls score.
For an accurate and smooth shooter like Steve Kerr, the mid-range jumper, no problem.
Here's Davis.
Antonio
Hey, in
Davis.
6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Kerr.
2-point basket.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Nice job finishing inside. Kerr proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
And so it's Chicago, ending the period.
With a score, your Bulls 60.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Is a big round of applause for your Bulls youth dance team.
Fires from the wing, and the bucket is good. The Bulls on offense. 4-3, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Here's McGrady. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 27.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Jordan, following the bucket by the Raptors. Up and over Carter. Jordan misses. little over a minute gone here in the second half. Davis from long range. And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Alan. Brown. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Chicago ball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 33 points.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
A nice shot by Brown. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pippen, no good. Here's Oakley. And he banks in the layup.
Oakley doesn't typically take bad shots. He's selective when he shoots the ball, but he does look to convert whenever he can inside.
Here's Wennington. Pass to Kerr. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry with it. To the middle. Carter, good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
From deep, Jordan nails it from beyond the arc.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
Carter, good.
Timeout. And how about AD showing you how unselfish he can be? Wants to get his other guys involved.
Timeout call.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Time to make some noise. Here are your Lavables.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kukoc. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And Harper gets it to go.
Great concentration from Harper to knock it down. Through some contact, too.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So it's Toronto now. The Bulls making their last shot. Carter can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
For your
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
Pass to Christie. That one goes. Count it.
Christie.
He's got 6.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Doug Christie. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your
No good on the free throw.
Ron Harper. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And so here is Toronto. Here's Oakley. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Harper. Up and over Carter. Simpkins. Off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possession.
You know it's easy to make 3.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Bushler. To the wing, right side. Here's Pippen. Bulls keep it alive. Over to the wing. Here's Harper. The 3. They get it again. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
When Whittington's inside, though, he's more opportunistic in trying to score, although he is a selective shooter.
There's McGrady. Rebounded by Pippen. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Here's Bushler. Williams defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harper. Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Fires it. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Pass to Bushler. Here's Harper. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Carter. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th.
Okay,
From
number
deep.
1, 2, 3.
Toronto the rebound. Thomas. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Let's see. You got Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. Charles Oakley, Doug Christie.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Carter from outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Bushler. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's McGrady. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Really hard not to see the open teammate right there. Good find by Willis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bushler. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Longley. Pass to Kerr. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride. Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
They get the rebound. Drops in the layup for 2.
Willis.
Boy, T-Rex, they call him, Kevin Willis, devouring those second chance points.
From deep. And Kerr gets it to go. 19 points in the game.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
And it's Willis missing.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Bushler. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Here's Bushler. Lets the 3 fly. Goes back up. Davis on the double team. Pass to Kerr. Here's Wennington. Fires in the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Willis, a towering presence. This guy is tall and well put together. A 7-footer who's able to go at the defense inside and draw the foul.
Kevin Willis taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Outside, Brown. Pass to Wellington. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what,
Alright, I'm gonna go with the team you had.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Picked away. Garnett. That shot off. Here's Bowles. Sinks the 15-footer.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
KG, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here we go. Here's Bogues. Finished off the break.
Assisted by
Bogues has got his second basket.
Oakley's such a good all-around team first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Here's Bogues. That three off the mark. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Carter with a three. It's good from long range.
3 points.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Hit the right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Gugliotta. The rebound by Oakley.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
McGrady right side. Here's Oakley. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
It's not his forte, but Charles has worked hard on his jump shot.
I just told you, it's all he has on the play. He just keep with it.
And Carter has it in the corner. And again, it's Toronto converting.
The assist.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Here's McGrady. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
5 to shoot.
Really ain't gonna jump all of that, dude.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Minnesota with the ball. And so it's Carter who brings the ball over for Toronto. 6-point lead. Ball stolen. Here's Garnett. Drops in the layup for two.
There's that famous KG intensity that he's known for, powering through to hit the inside and forcing that one down.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Two noisy points from a noisy guy. Butler has so much passion, and he chirps out there a little bit, and yet his team feeds off of that.
Now here's Brown. Here's Christie. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
For three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Toronto working the ball around now. Brown outside. Back to Carter. Pass to Oakley. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
We got Kevin Garnett, I get straight 3. And Cecile. Kevin Love. It's crazy.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Marbury. Here's Leitner. Offline with his 3.
I don't think he is.
Raptors leading by 8. That drive.
My goodness. Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here is Carter. He's got 10. And the shot goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Brown outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Carter outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Carter's got 15.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
14.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Raptors out in front as they end the first.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Pass to Bogues. Puts up a 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Really nice to see Bogues knocking it down from deep, because when he does this, it helps open up the offense.
That's an inbound violation.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
And Love gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Love.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And it's Davis missing. Timberwolves trail by 15. To the middle. Gazelle gets the bucket.
You know, KG has never been a selfish player, especially when he sees another guy who is this ready to shoot. He'll get it to him.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Assist from.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Second personal foul.
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one misses for Love.
And that winning mindset Love brings so valuable. Knows his role and plays to his strengths on both ends.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, you're facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Toronto with the
Now opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's Bogues missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
first personal foul.
And the physical nature of Love's game on full display. Welcomes the contact while going up inside.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Both free throws good from Love. Raptors leading by 9. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's McGrady. Drains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 5 now.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And the dunk by Love.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:52 left here in the second. Love at the elbow. Over Davis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
Here's Garnett. Drops in the tray. Garnett's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Timberwolves trailed by 10. Garnett outside. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. And Love gets it to go. He's got 14.
and you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They get it again. Here's Love. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And going old school in the painted area. Love brushing off the contact to complete that play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Finished off the break. 18 points for Love.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Boy, good strong commitment from Davis inside. He doesn't give up on the play and earns the whistle.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Antonio Davis at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Davis. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From deep. Kept alive, Minnesota. Good on the bucket. Love's got 20 points.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
Here they come, now headed to the floor.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Timberwolves trailed by 6. And stolen by Oakley. Up top, Bogues. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He was about to dunk the ball on you.
Pass to Bogues. Second chance effort. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Carter's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Toronto.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Toronto leading by 9. Now here's Bogues. He's got 14. The quick look, no good that time.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Toronto calls timeout.
Are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
And the Raptors making a change here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bogues with it.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Toronto foul. First personal foul.
I was trying to say, I would see what he's doing.
Here's Cassell. And the shot goes down. Cassell's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And again, Toronto no luck.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Carter outside. Drills it from outside. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Carter enjoys getting room in the corners to let it fly. A very effective outside shooter.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Long range from the inbound. They get the rebound. Willis. Pass to Bogues. And the 3 off target.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing this is a critical time in this game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Substitution on the board.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice job playmaking by Rubio there. The moment he sees the wide open man, the pass is sent his way.
Pass to Davis. Down low. Toronto working the ball around now. Carter for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Willis. Carter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Unloads from 13. And again, it's Minnesota.
This is why Leitner can be difficult to guard. I mean, he can and will take these mid-range shots.
Banked in off the glass. And now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that one drops.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Yeah, I feel like Michael.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You know what?
On the wing, Brown. From downtown. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
For 3.
Boy, like the energy and confidence Brown brings, especially from deep, where he's a dangerous threat to knock down these trades.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And that one's good, Leitner.
Circus shot from Leitner that time. How about that?
Pass to Davis.
Do what?
Carter looking around. Fires the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
.16 seconds left to play in the third. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Toronto ball. Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves. Tom Guglielmo.
You just get all kinds of messed up.
That concludes the third quarter and continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Raptors
65. The Raptors 67.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Brown. And stolen by Love. And Love's got the ball here for Minnesota. A two-point game. And that one is good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Rubio misses. Pass to McGrady. Inside. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Guglielmo. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 3. Garnett is doubled. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Concentration on display. This is why McGrady's the top player in my mind. I mean, he makes tough, contested shots inside.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Second personal foul.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Timeout.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Give it up.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Ever will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Here's Bogues. Over Guglielmo. Bogues, good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Christie. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And what a huge bucket from Christie, coming up big when they needed a basket.
And that one's good by Garnett. Garnett's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Toronto has possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Bowles. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Vince Carter.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. That one goes. Count it. Bogues has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bagging his own groceries there. Bogues normally looks the passive in those situations, but saw he had an opening and took it.
Back to Carter. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Gugliotta. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Toronto with the ball. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Garnett. It's stolen by Carter. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garnett. He claims that one off the back line, and down it falls. 23 points for Garnett.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
Second team foul.
Here's Bowles. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Puts it up from 12. It drops.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moment. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's McGrady. Bullseye.
3 points.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Garnett with it. Picked up by Davis.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Here's Cassell. Got it!
That's a critical basket there. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. Can't give up a three.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Carter inside the three-point line. Ooh, offline. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Sam Cassell taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And, you know, Sam Cassell is about as reliable as it gets, guys. I mean, he's an excellent scorer who does a nice job running the offense and doesn't shy away from big moments either.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay
Good game,
and finish it off.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really helped.
Good game, Kermit. Good game, Kermit. How you going with? Taking Miami Heat. Now you go for 6, Kermit.
It's the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's a battle of the bigs. 2 fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight We're going to throw it back to those days.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Butler, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Here's Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
First team foul.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the breadth and depth of his versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, maybe the greatest passing big guy we've seen in a long time. And that, to me, is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock you down from the line.
First team foul.
Now here's Adebayo. Over Jokic.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist or Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now here's Porter. It's hauled in by Hero.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Jokic.
It's
up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Jokic not lacking for confidence at all there. The defense thought they could relax with him way out there. Think again.
Get on your feet.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Murray for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
3 points.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Pass to Butler. That one drops for him.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Assisted by
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And it's Gordon missing. The Heat trailed by 10. Adebayo down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Another shot. Jokic. That one falls.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Murray. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Murray, good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Now, Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Murray. From downtown. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
So both teams changing it up here. Bounce pass from Love. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Porter. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Yeah.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And so Lowry nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Bryant's shot is good. Bryant got his second basket.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find him.
Shots good by Butler.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
34. Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And it's Brown missing. The Heat trail by 14. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
First team foul.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And they pick up 2. Oladipo's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
And Oladipo really clever at how he leaks out. I mean, seeing the court extremely well and creating an easy opportunity for himself thanks to that speed and recognition.
Strus with it, out guarded by Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Love trying to break loose.
Timeout.
Adebayo with the bucket.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
And the Heat making a change here.
Now in the game, Caleb Martin.
On defense, the Heat. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position, no doubt. He's the best five-man passer for sure.
Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Number 13. Yeah, he's got a 3-pointer, yeah. Oop, hang on. I think I was looking at the wrong one. I think so.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No, it's kind of big,
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Nice shot from the wing. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up, and the shot is good. Oladipo's got 6.
Boy, Oladipo's really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
From deep three-point range, Porter, no luck. The Heat trailed by 8.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Heat have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Robinson hits them both. 52 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. And stolen by Butler. Now, here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration from the Wiley vet? Lowry, no stranger to taking contact and still finishing.
The Heat have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The Nuggets leading by 3. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Jackson. Outside, Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He's got 11.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Robinson, and it's Miami with another.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Outside Jackson. The 3. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Time to turn up the heat.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Miami ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Jokic outside. Denver with a new 14. And the turnover again by Denver.
Better pass it.
The Heat trailed by 4. Pass to Lowry. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Caldwell Pope outside. 3-pointer. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon. Taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And that's off the glass and in.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback.
And here's Jokic. He has 7. Here's Gordon. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Count it, good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Now, Jokic. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Here's Murray.
24 seconds.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Still didn't get the point, though.
The Heat trail by 5. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Miami. They trail by 3. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Second team foul.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
First one falls for him.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And so Murray nails both of them. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
In for the Nuggets.
Love with the bucket. Love's got 8 points.
So impressive how quick Love gets his shot off. And I mean, even when the defense is on him, he knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Assisted.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Fires it up. Denver grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Brown, good.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammate.
5-second inbound.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Now in the game.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Tries again. And here's Brown outside. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Brown.
Bang!
The Heat trailed by 5. Here's Vincent. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Vincent's got his first basket.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Pass to Adebayo. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
That'll be a 5-second
Shit, I didn't even realize my character was up
Nuggets
there.
making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Reggie Jackson.
Wondering why he wasn't passing the ball.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Butler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, Butler has a tough-mindedness to him. He's persistent. He's aggressive. Doesn't give up on plays. And I think plays with great energy and activity.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Brown outside. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get the rebound. Clock at 4. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. That's a 2 from Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. It's stolen by Adebayo. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Denver on top. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. A 2-point game. Here's Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And right through it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Heat ball.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Murray left side. Over Lowry. They get it back. Left side, Gordon.
Miami foul.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And Love gets it to go.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
Denver calls timeout. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let runs free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Caldwell Pope for three. Right side, Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Jokic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
To the middle. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots over Hero with the second effort. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Goes back up. And the layup by Martin. And the Heat lead by 1. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Offensive rebound. Back to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 15 points for Jokic.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Now a timeout called by Miami. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Shots good by Hero.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Flush.
And here's Jokic outside.
From Kyle Lowry.
Murray outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Adebayo. Good defense by Jokic.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
I do, you tipped them up.
Porter with the steal. Outside for Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Butler with the ball. Guarded by Murray. Adebayo with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Jokic. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Jokic with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And the basket is good.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this. And for a power forward, he can surely get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 8. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Love. Crafty move. And that one drops for him.
Embracing the spotlight. Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
Second team foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Now, Yurtsevin over Jokic. Offensive rebound.
Really nice job. Putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And so Michael Malone calls a timeout. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
What's this, Kermit?
So the Nuggets win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
Man, I'll talk to you later.